Okay, one more question from a friend, from Cam.
Kim,
How does one, yeah, how does one who has no hope in his own capability and the world as a whole attract the Lord's mercy and grace in healing and renewing of one's heart to become an instrument of the Lord's love?
wow, what a beautiful question.
Yeah, he's a very beautiful soul also. So,
That was really nice. Yes, if you've given up on your own power and, given up on the world because you made the big mistake of reading the news, then um, then you are a great candidate for spiritual advancement. Because, and this is not only in Krishna consciousness, but in so many, world religions. Even in, for example, in Islam, the Islamic tradition historically had its bhakti yogis. They were called Sufis. And even if you look at the Buddhist traditions, like Pure Land Buddhism, it's based on devotion. So practically all the world religions figured out that it's really about personal devotion to a super consciousness, which is personal. And so if I realize I can't do it and the world is like ridiculous, then yeah, you are in a perfect position to engage in bhakti, to give yourself to wholeheartedly and to depend fully. That's what Krishna says in the Gita, by the way, if I can quote the good book.
yeah.
I'm a Gita thumper. So uh, Krishna says in chapter 18 of the Gita, Tamaiva sharanang gaccha sarva bhavena bharata. Go to him alone, to the Lord. Go to him alone for shelter with all your being, really. Sarva bhavena, literally, with all your being. And so, yeah, it's like let's say I go to a gym and I have a personal trainer. Little late for me for that one, but let's say I go to I'm still dreaming. So let's say I go to a gym. I have I have a personal trainer, and the trainer is saying, and the trainer says, okay, now I want you to. No, I know that. I know how to do it. I can do it. Just let me at it. It's like, why were you paying a personal trainer? And
Right.
so, as long as we think, stand aside, I can do this, and we can't really practice bhakti yoga. But if you realize that I took all my best shots, shot my silver bullet, nobody went down, my false ego didn't go down, my material desires didn't go down, nothing's going down. So at that point, you're actually ready for bhakti yoga, to really just give yourself wholeheartedly to the Lord. And it's not that eternally you're just going to be like like, I don't do the thinking around here, I just surrender. It's like, for example, let's say you go to a doctor and you have a serious illness that's treatable. As long as you think, okay, I know as well as a doctor, and what the hell does he know? But if you have a good doctor, let's say you have a good doctor that can really cure you, you have to just let go and let the doctor do his or her thing. And so in the same way, the point is not eternal, just total submission where you just stop thinking, okay, I have one good idea, surrender to Krishna. It's the last original idea I'm never going to have, because once I surrender, I'm going to eternally just be like this sort of breathing robot or something. No, the point is that you surrender to Krishna so that he can help you to come back to your pure state in which you're free. Because once you, the soul, become pure, then you're free to do whatever you want, because everything you want to do is appropriate. And so the idea of just, surrendering, obedience and all that, that's what you do with a good doctor if you're not a doctor. And then once you're cured, then you're a free soul.